guys, welcome back to another episode of Tophers Escape. Today we are going to take a small break from the stronghold. I did some exploring in there and lit up a good portion of it and took a lot of the blocks, but I think we want to make a method to travel over there, which I've kind of done using the river system, but we're gonna have a way to get into the base area, and I thought we would make a little entrance here. So I just kind of dug it out. I found a use for the brick. I'm gonna put some brick and some glowstone underneath here. It's actually gonna be 2 deep here, and then right here we have some pistons. So I'm going to put a button up here on the wall that's going to activate a T flip-flop, so when I press the button this will come up and not allow things to swim in. I'll actually so the water level will be here when I hit the button. These will come up, and because it's too deep, nothing should be able to swim. I could be wrong though. But regardless, it'll be a nice little feature. So I kind of closed this up, made it a little bit shallower. I wanted to keep that original hole though. So I think now what we're going to do is drop down here and get our T flip-flop in place. Kind of need a way back out. So make a little dirt stairway here. So I think the button is going to go up there, which means a little bit of cosmetic rework here, but it shouldn't be too bad because that'll send power there. Oh, I got rid of that water block, so that got destroyed. But that's fine. Looks kind of messed up anyway. I might rework that a little bit once we get this all figured out. So I think what I'll do is I'll have it come on in there a little further. Obviously we can't go too far. Oh, and this is probably can't, yeah, I can't do that. Because that water source, actually, I can do that. That is not that source block. So it'll come down here. Maybe have it go over one more even. Might as well have it go right there. So then this would drop down to there. This would drop down another block. That could drop down one more. I'm just scared I'm gonna ruin that source block of water. Okay. Whoa. Fight the current. Okay, so that's the source block right in there. So I think we're good. That'll drop me down. So I'll run this wire in from our button. Looks like it lights everything up. So from there, actually get rid of a lot of stuff here. So we'll see how wide this comes over here. Yeah, that'll work. So we will destroy this part of it. And keep that little wall. So I think it'll look like it belongs again. At least I hope. Yeah. That should look nice. So we'll close ourselves in over here. The only thing I'm not sure about is this part, but that should work okay. Need to put a torch in there just in case. I think just for safety, we will put that there. And we'll block the water off a little bit further. Really don't want to have any wiring get messed up. I need to make sure it's completely encased. Oh yeah. It should be fine now. So, come down here. Was going to have the input come from over there originally, but changed my mind. Okay, so it's going to be enclosed in cobble just to make sure nothing leaks. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to have our input. Can actually, yeah, we better bring it down. So our input block, we're gonna have to go back and get a repeater. And nope, I can make some redstone torches. So the torch, come over here. And this T flip-flop is coming off of the Minecraft wiki. I believe it is version 1 with the 1.0 fix. So what this will do is it'll run over here. Keep in mind I'm missing that repeater. And then, oops, wrong button. Oh, and I'm gonna have to, I need to go get a sticky piston. Because right here should be a sticky piston. So control where that block is. When the block's extended, it will power that, which will power, that's new. It's a dot instead of a cross. So anyway, that'll power that, and then we have our output coming out, which will then run up here. And again, I'm not real sure how I'm going to do this. We're kind of tight on space in here. Maybe I can get it to run underneath. But we'll see, it's a learning experience. Definitely have to replace all of that with cobble if this is going to be the final placement of the wiring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we're going to need a repeater in here. So we'll just stick the repeater over here, I think. Nope, right there. So I will be right back with a repeater and a sticky piston. Alright, so we have our sticky piston, so we'll throw that in there. And we have our repeaters. Pretty sure it's facing that way. So let's see if it works. At the very least, that should change to be powered. Something does not look right. Okay. So it goes that way. Doesn't seem like it's powering the sticky piston. It's always powered. Wonder if I need to go up there. Definitely seems like the problem is in this right here. Maybe it's delayed? I'm not real good with circuitry in here, but because that's essentially powering the block. Okay, so that's always on because of this torch. Unless that's the input. Shouldn't be, though. It seems like that piston is not getting powered at all. Because the flip-flop comes in this, because that lets the power go up and over. And this just keeps, this little part just keeps it on or off, I believe. Or it basically is what pulses. Let's just try one thing just to see if it works. See if I've done too much. Yep, that's what I thought. We do need that because the regular button just leaves it in one state or another. So that goes like that. Put a repeater back. See if that works. I doubt it will. See to remove these two blocks. seemed like it worked. I mean, it's toggled that. So as long as... Well, I'll take a look at it, and I'll give you guys an update when I figure it out. Okay, so I think I figured it out. In the picture, it looks like there's a torch there. Which for some reason was just not looking, or just could not see that originally. Let's see if that works. So it's out, or it's in, it's out. Really need another button down here lower, so I'll just steal this for now. And we'll put the button right there. Okay, so it's in. It's out. That's really weird. A sticky piston should not be doing that. This is just glitched, but it goes out, in, out. So in, out, in, out. Okay, so it's flip-flopping. But it doesn't look like this worked for me. So maybe I can put this up here. Might actually convert that to be bricks. See if that powers anything. Doesn't look like it does. One more attempt. Seem to have forgotten how to get those to power without running it directly into it. Did that work? Was it really extended and I just couldn't see? No. So... that powered that one. Might have to make our room a little wider over here. Just so we can get that output wire all the way through. Looks like we're probably going to have to move the flip-flop over a block so we can have signals running directly into the pistons. So we'll put this stuff in there. run it back here. Okay, so torch goes there now. Piston will go over here, which means this block moves with it. Oops. Put that repeater back. Don't need that. Put the torch under here. That block went there. Runs up and over. Put our other block there. Ooh, that about wiped everything out. Okay, put the repeater back there. I think it's all set up again. So let's flip it. And I forgot to put that back. I think this has to be set to 3. There we go. So it's flipping and flopping about. Move the repeater back here. We'll just start moving the signal up, because we're going to have to run them directly into these blocks here, it looks like. Which means really don't, I hope that doesn't power it. Definitely a tight area to be doing this, where I'm just not being very space conscious, which probably is part of the deal. Okay, so I have to run a wire along there. And we're gonna have to cut that signal off. We'll grab some more cobble. This is just my little room for gathering some cobble that I need. Okay, so that's cut off. Okay, so that signal properly alternates. Not sure what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to have to... Wow, we're running into other things now. Okay. So bring that over here. I'll just run it straight down. And put our button back on the wall. And now we shouldn't have any conflicts there. So now I need to go make some repeaters. And it should be working. So I'll be back when I have those made. Alright, so we have the repeaters. Decided to probably extend that around a little bit so I can get back here, but we have a door to get in now. And I'll grab a brick there and extend that on over. That way when I seal this all up, which I'm about ready to do, nothing can get in. but I'll still have a way in. Okay, so I'll place all of these repeaters. And now, if I put this back, they all extend like a champ. So we'll go back out, put the button there, and see it in action. That looks nice. Let's take care of this skeleton. The only bad part is you can see in, which I really don't like. And this will all be one deep. I think I'll do the same thing on that side, and the reeds will just be basically right up against it. Just adds a nice touch to it. Yeah, so I think I'm going to kind of cover it up by making it one deep. No, that defeats the purpose of it, though. We'll just keep it like this for now. We'll see. I'm gonna have to fill this in partially to put the water in there anyway, I think. Don't think it's going to spread properly where it's that deep. But yeah, pretty neat. You can go through, and at that point, you know what? I'm insane. Just cover it up. Because I was wrong. That won't stop the mobs. I will probably have to have something else. Maybe, I don't know. But it's not going to be tall enough because they can probably, just like if you're in too deep water, you can swim and jump up. So this is either going to come up two, so there's one high out of the water, or something. But, I don't know. This was a good start. Pretty happy with it. Something we can build on later. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to fill this water in with, as much as possible. I got to put brick down on the bottom and some glowstone, so I'll be back when that's done. Alright, so here we go. It's all done except for a little bit of cobble that I need to replace. So this is how it works. You come up here, open it up, get through, put it back up. And again, it doesn't really protect against anything, but it's kind of cool, I think. So that gets us out here into not really the ocean, but it lets us get around to the place where we need to connect our river system to the stronghold. So I will probably do all of that off camera, and next time we'll have that completely done, and we will maybe make a boathouse or something, because here for a little bit we'll probably be going back to the stronghold quite a bit. There's a huge cave system in there I'd like to explore for resources, and I'd really like to take whatever I can from it, just because that's the only place you find those cracked blocks and mossy, or cracked brick and mossy brick. So I think we'll call that an episode, and plan on doing the boathouse next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.